This is Poetic Justice, and this is gonna be another video on specifically roads. And roads are the most important thing in the game, more important than food in the game and everything else. And a lot of people might say, well, food's pretty important, but the thing is, without roads, very much around. And so that kind of slows the economy and slows everything down, and transporting things around is very important. Even in real life, a lot of our infrastructure is based off of logistics, and this is a very important logistic system. That being said, in the previous video I've video for this, but apparently the reason we could not use the sawmill requires mechanical power, not regular power generated by something like this. Mechanical power is generated by windmills, so we put two little windmills on the side. Power, you can see, is supplying 400 watts. In the windmills, it doesn't matter what direction they face, as long as you have them, they're on the grid. And that's generating, that's generated power by the combustion generator that you saw in the back there. We start with the roads. So the thing about road building is that it can get very annoying because the involved, not really math so much, but actually just counting. Because if you efficiently without wasting as much energy as everybody else is going to waste, then you're going to want to count, because a ramp, for example, like this one, is about 4 long. So you see I built a ramp now, and it touches this right here, but I built it 4 blocks away. So the thing is, if I was to bring a wagon up here, which is the whole point of the road, by the way, not for me to walk on, wagons can carry a lot more stuff. You don't need a powered wagon, just a regular wagon. Even a small wagon is more efficient than you walking if you're carrying a large amount of weight, because you can carry things like maybe a couple of hundred gold or iron ingots. Carry about 5 on your person if you don't have the powered ramp. So here's the thing: if you actually try to go up this, you might be able to go up it, but right here your wagon's gonna get stuck. If you try to get down on the ramp, your wagon's gonna get stuck. So the best thing to do, and this also increases the speed of a regular wagon, is use what's called a road tool. At the very beginning of the game, if you rush a road tool, huge favor. The only problem is nobody's gonna care. So, as you're building your road, these plants are getting destroyed, and that's fine because this is a very dense forest. But let's go to a more complicated terrain. Situation when you need to get a ramp that goes up this much. So the first thing you do is you go to the highest point, which is right here. And there's two levels you have to go up. The ramp goes up 1 block every 4 meters in length, which each of these blocks are supposed to be a meter. So that's 8 meters total from the top here that we gotta go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, this is where we'll start our road. Now, this is gonna make your life a lot easier. To put a road down here is just put a single block of dirt or anything that, and voila. Now you can make roads that go up and down hills. This is how it works also for a lot larger obstacles. Now, here's something. These rocks. Want to drag your wagon across these rocks because it will flip your wagon. Moves like the grass. But you can drag your wagon across the grass. And in fact, powered wagons are very efficient in the grass compared to dirt road. Wagons have to have asphalt road, some other kind of road that's not dirt. And that's generally how roads are built. But the thing is, let me explain what the importance of roads are exactly. Just think that, you know, roads, whatever. No, roads are more important than people think in this game. Back to our little base over here where you see this road. In real life, you actually go on a road, or you walk on a sidewalk or whatever, and you've probably done it at least once in your life, I'm gonna guess. How many people have you heard say, "I've never seen a road before. I've never been on a road"? You see, that doesn't really happen. He understands the importance of roads. Because if I was to be the first person to build a road, and I just so happen to build the road to where the road ends, or, you know, where I want it to end, or like my shop, you see, everybody, or if I force the road to go through where my shop is, like a little shopping center, what's gonna happen is everybody who has to use my road so they can get from my shop, or from their shop, or their, to where, you know, wherever it is that they're gonna go. Like, let's just say a guy wants to pick up wood, and he wants to take it back so he can go do some carpentry or something. Well, if they just so happen to come across my shop halfway, they have to go through my shopping center, and I make it all flashy and stuff to look at my stuff and to consider whether or not they need anything from me. And in that situation, having control over what direction the roads go can be very profitable. Why, you should always consider how important the roads are. A lot of people don't consider the roads as important because it's like breathing. You don't really realize it until somebody points it out to you that you're doing it. But it is one of the most important parts of the game. It gives you direction as well, because if you don't know what to do next, in any game, pretty much, one of the things you should first do is consider the logistic systems in games like this. How do I improve my logistic systems? And it normally puts you on the right track. The only thing is, in this game, the ultimate goal isn't to make the best logistic system, but it's actually to make a system to stop whatever the meteor or whatever it is in this game. It should conclude our short tutorial on roads, and I think that'll be it for this. Thank you for listening.